Good morning, Blue Lulus. How you doing? Texans, you're missing the entire point of this whole gerrymandering fight. He's not afraid of us. He's afraid of you. And they are changing things around so that you can't change your mind. Because of course it's nice for them to pose this as like just solidifying all of the whiteness and we're taking away the voices of all of the black and browns because like we're 92%, we are pretty much set in stone. So they're not worried about us. If everything was actually going well, they wouldn't have any concerns about keeping a red state red, correct? If the things really were going well, if prices really were going down, if jobs were actually getting better, they wouldn't need to gerrymander anything. Texas is already red. But that's not actually what's happening, right? He knows that those numbers that came out last week were true. You know it too. When you go to the store, things are not cheaper. When you go to the gas pump, yeah, they're about the same. When your kids are graduating from college, they're staying at home because they can't find a job, and he knows that it's only a matter of time until you realize that he is to blame for that. And so instead of just switching course, instead of changing things in a way that's actually beneficial to you and your family, he wants to eliminate your ability to change your mind. No matter how many of your parents get kicked out of their nursing homes, making it so that you have to quit your job so that you stay home and take care of them. No matter how many of your children don't have books or food or schools at all. No matter how long it takes for your home to be rebuilt because we've taken all of the money out of funding and put it into these ridiculous camps instead. Once you start to realize that all of the things that he has promised are lies, it's going to be too late because they're eliminating your ability to make a different decision. I don't know a single person on our side who has come around and said, you know what, I made the wrong choice. I really should have gone along with this guy because he's really got it down. This is amazing. Everything is going so well. Not a one. But I have seen dozens, hundreds of people over there who have woken up and been like, wow, I've been duped. I did this all wrong. And that is what he's afraid of. It's not me. It's you. Yeah, they don't have enough money for you and your community. We actually have to take all of that money, give it to all of his rich friends, and make sure that he has a beautiful ballroom, a refurbished Qatari airplane, and a nuclear reactor on the moon. Do you think that you're going to that ball? Do you think that you're going to the moon? No. And as soon as the sparkles and the smoke and the mirrors wear off and you realize that that stupid red hat doesn't keep you warm, that is what they're afraid of, and they should be. I have seen what you guys look like when you get mad. I'd be scared too. So this is not just about keeping our voices down. This is about keeping you in your place. This is about you submitting to the megalomaniacal needs of a person who is in deep cognitive decline. A narcissist who took all of the things that you love the most and used them against you. Your righteous fear about economic instability, your sacred need to protect your children and your family, your love of your heritage and your constitution. They weaponized that which you held most sacred so that he can have a pretty plane and a brand new ballroom. Wake up. I was driving from Denver to Steamboat last week, and we were taking the long way through like some of the most desolate parts of Colorado, and all along the way I saw tons of Joker Vice Penguin signs in people's windows in these teeny tiny little like 200 and 300 people towns along the way. And the fact that you guys think that he relates to you more than we do is hilarious. Like, it would be hilarious if it wasn't so sad. No, baby. You're in steerage with the rest of us. And he knows that you're about to realize that. Because if you do something wrong, you're not going to some sweet little spa prison. You're not going to get off. You're not going to be able to call in any favors to get a pardon if you do something wrong. No, that's only for them. For us, you and me, we have rugged capitalism down here, and they have ridiculous cronyism up there. This has always been ants versus grasshoppers, and that awakening is happening whether you want to admit it right now or not. But you need to open your eyes. You need to see what is happening. You need to say no to this. So if you want to keep this place red, then do something for the red people here. Don't stack the deck. Make a change. Do better. for all of our communities. I wish that this was going well. I would love if our country was truly prosperous. It's objectively not. We are so much worse than we were 6 months ago. I can only imagine how much worse it will be in 3.5 years, and they know this. And so they're trying to make it so that you don't have any other option. What do you call that? What's that called? Because things suck in Hungary, Venezuela, and the cold country, and the North Korean country too. Do you think that those people have a chance to make a change anymore? No. We're not special. We are not exceptional. We are just as susceptible to authoritarianism, fascism, and dictatorship as anybody else who is on this spinning globe that's orbiting a big ball of gas in the sun. Wake up. They're afraid of you. Are you going to give them a reason to be?